Hey, what's going on guys, it's Flaws, and in this video, we're going to look at Sage abilities on Ascent. We're going to start on the attacker side, and then move to the defender side. Starting off over on the A side for attackers, if you push up against this corner of the wall right here, and make it so you can't see this side, so just right about here, you'll see this little spiky part that's coming out of this top of the building, and right where it makes the green roof right here, just throw your slow orb like that. What that's going to do is cover the left and the right side of heaven. So this way you can see no one can swing out on you while you're taking the site. And it's really good because if anyone's trying to swing or cut across this heaven position, they're going to get caught in it. And you basically have a free kill if you're swinging out. Just slow the back left side of the A site, push up against this gelato sign right here. Aim at the bottom left of this white rectangle right here. And throw an orb like that. It's going to bounce off the wall and slow the back left side of the site. And it's also going to get this main box right here so people can't swing on the right side. To cover under heaven with a slow orb, just come into this corner right here. Aim where we aim for that heaven slow orb and throw it off like that. It's just at the bottom where that roof meets this little piece right here. This is going to cover all of under heaven, so if anyone's playing in there, they're going to be slowed. If you want to slow the right side of the site, just come to that same corner right here. Aim at the left side of this antenna and throw it off like that. This actually does a really good job of also covering under heaven, but it covers this box, and anyone in this back corner won't be able to swing out fast. You'll be able to see them. So it's a really good slow orb that covers two different areas. If you want to hard clear the right side of the site, just back up in the same corner, aim it where this cloud kind of kicks out right here, and throw a slow orb off like that. What you can do is throw a slow orb right here, and then combo that with the left side of the site. And make sure when you guys are aiming at this square, you aim a little bit to the left where the roof meets, right about there. And these are going to land basically the exact same time, but it clears out the site really well, and if anyone is playing in these common angles, it's going to slow them down. If you want a slow connector towards the A site, just come to this box with the pick on it right here, aim at the top of this concrete wall, do a little step forward, and then throw your orb, so just like that. Once you start to see your character actually moving forward, then throw it. This is going to land in this connector area. The reason you do that step forward is so it gets into these corners, and also gets a little bit deeper in the stairs area. Once you end up taking the A site, what you can do is come right here with the wall, jump and put it like that. What this is going to do is give you a little bit of a gap below it. It's actually a one-way so you can see anyone's feet that are coming in. You can make callouts. This probably will get patched in the future, but as of right now there's actually a gap below it, so definitely use this to your advantage. And if anyone does put a wall here, if you're on the defending side, just know that they can be looking below this wall here. You can throw an orb in mid by coming to this gelato sign once again, aim to the right of this angle of the building right here, and up to the height of this tree, so right about there. Throw your orb off like that. It's going to go over the buildings and land in this alleyway right here. This can actually be really good for late round because you can slow the rotate that are coming in, or you can throw a fake with this. To slow the connector from the middle side, what you can do is walk up right here, make it so you can't see this side of the wall, so just right about there, and then you aim up to the right of this line but to the left of this tree, so right about here, and then pull down so you're touching the building with your crosshair, so right about there. It's going to go over, come through the top of the actual room here. And this is basically going to trap anyone that's playing in this cubby area, so even if they do get a kill and they try to rotate back, you can have another person just swing on them right away and easily trade that back out. Coming over to the B side of middle, as long as you can see this antenna, just aim above it and throw a slow orb off like that. This is just going to cover that connector push out area. Obviously that was a little weird bounce off the trash can, but it doesn't matter, it's still going to get this area no matter what. Another really good slow orb is right here at the start of the round, just push against this wall. As long as you can see this left side of this building, just throw an orb off like that. It's going to land so no one can push right up through middle at the start of the round. And with this orb, you can actually walk up. Maybe you get that pick on this person pushing connector. You can put a wall up like this. This is a really cool strat that I've seen. And this way you can come out with the wall. Then you have a lot more room to move around. You can push up through here, get a different angle. Or what you can do late round is jump on top of this wall. Like, oh, I actually didn't make that. Jump on top of the wall like this. Then you can jump on this box. And this way you can hold rotates. If you do choose to go A or B, you can have someone just sitting here and get some free kills on people that don't expect this. Over towards the B site for attackers, just push yourself into this corner right here. The first orb is at this window, the top left one. Just start like that. The second one's at this giraffe's ear, just like this. So the first one again. But basically what this does is it blocks these two really common areas that people like to play, and if they do get a kill, they're going to get traded out immediately. So it really just helps you guys take the site, and it's going to slow anyone that rotates back in quickly. If my team gets a pick or two towards B, what I like to do is push into this corner right here. I'll turn the wall so it's facing me, like that, and I'll put it up and I'll ride it as it comes up. This isn't intended in the game, so it might get patched, but basically what you can do with this is you can sit on top of this wall, and if anyone does want to retake, it's a really weird spot to be in, so they probably won't check this because you actually rode it from a space where you can't even get onto this platform. So it's a really cool wall. You guys should definitely try it out. Even if it does bug out and this one breaks, it's still a good wall to hold rotates, so definitely try this in your game. Another really cool trick I'll try out if I have a lot of control over this site is I'll come right here and I'll put a wall up like this. I'll ride it up, jump on the barrel, jump on this piece right here, and then jump right here on this little edge. Basically what this does, it gives you a really good off angle for anyone rotating back in. A lot of people won't expect this because it's such a weird angle, and you should get a lot of free kills this way. So definitely try this in your game and let me know what you guys think. A slow orb I like to use on the B site is I'll back myself on this corner right here. I'll come down from where the paint and the brick meet to the bottom of this window. Throw my orb off like that. Basically what this does is this person on the site likes to be mobile because they can jiggle around this side of the box or the left side and not be traded very easily. But with that slow orb there, you can just swing on them and you have a huge advantage. Another great slow orb on the B site is come to this corner right here. Aim at the top left of this red building and throw it off like that. It's going to bounce and land on this close side of the site. This is mainly for this person that likes to play this headshot angle and then just fall off right after their first kill. It makes it a lot harder for them to fall off, and you can trade it a lot easier with this slow orb. The slow orbs I like to use on the A site are basically just to slow down a hit if I see it coming in fast. If I get a kill by holding this angle right here, what I'll usually do a lot of the times is back up into this corner, aim to the right where this pipe curves, and then just throw an orb off like that. And that's just going to land at the front of the archway so no one can just swing out right away. And then if I don't hear a lot of noise happening right away, I'll just back up a little bit farther, and I'll throw my other orb at the top of this cannon right there. Basically what this is going to do is land a little bit deeper and give me a little bit more time just to set up and have my team rotate if I need them to. Another orb I like to use at the A site is usually at the start of the round. I'll come right here and push myself against this wall, aim to the left side of this antenna, and throw the orb off like that. I have used this late round as well, but it's best used at the start of the round just to slow any pushes down. At B at the start of the round, I'll back myself into this corner right here. I'll in between these two bars and just throw a slow orb off like that. Basically just to slows down the push just a little bit so that my team can get set up if they want to, or they can just sit back here and wait for anyone to peek in the slow orb and have a free kill with an operator. At the start of the round on B, what you can also do is just wall right here. Try to get it as close to the right side edge as you can. So this way at the start of the round you can jump and just basically get a good spot to see if anyone's pushing in early. And it's a really good way to get information for your team. If you want to help out middle and you're playing on the B site at the start of the round, just make it so you can't see this wall while walking up the stairs. So right about here is good. And then aim between the middle of this light and this little thing sticking out of the roof. So right about there. Throw your orb off like that. And basically this just helps your mid player take a little bit more control because it's going to slow the attackers pushing in right at the start of the round. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. If you guys want to see more Valorant videos, consider subscribing. And if you guys have any questions, leave those in the comments down below. Otherwise, flaws out.
Yeah, cause I got it like that. Flow so smooth like I got it on tap. Yeah, and I'ma say it be a good night while I'm on my Yingling, while I'm drinking Bud Light. Can you get it when you miss me? Like I'm with whiskey, drinking Jim Beam. Yeah, baby, do you do it that way? Do you do that? Do you take a break?